if you're an entrepreneur, if you're building a business, um, if you're a doctor who's having to, approach somebody with an illness, you have to, in that sense, create a cure. Yes, there's lots of things that you follow, just as I follow, the strokes of past masters in my work, but I put it to work, to create something new.
Right.
And that kind of points to the title of the book, is like,
Right.
we rely, there is an element of the old soul in all of us. We all rely on the information and age, and the wisdom of ages past. And we should. That is a good and right thing to do. C.S. Lewis says, it's sort of an old idea had by young people that that every generation by default is automatically smarter than the generation that came before it. And he called this chronological snobbery, which I think is just
That's great. I love
brilliant.
C.S. Lewis.
And it's like you take all of those, all that the past has given you, and you build upon it. And that is, that is the root of the Christian faith. That is how we walk in our faith tradition, but at the same time being made a new creation as we interact with the Holy Spirit on a day-to-day basis. So so it could, whatever that capacity is alive in you, it's like, it could look like anything. You could be, even if it's you're a DIYer, if you're building a family, if you're creating a structure, you're building something. And especially in this day and age where it's so easy to consume, and there is so much to consume, it's really important that we not neglect our responsibility as co-creators with God.